we already had in place, several CRMs, several vendors, but we were talking to you guys and the other people because, we're hearing feedback and, customer for our LOs, customer sat wasn't really up there, and we're hearing too much noise, so we needed better solutions or more powerful solutions or both of a mix of those maybe. And anyway, I won't get into all the things that kind of won me over and the team over and all that, and why we went into business and with you guys in a big way at that shop, and then other shops as well during my career with you guys and my relationship with you guys is it literally had to do with, you guys are super flexible, you're fast, obviously the customer satisfaction and your tenure of your guys that are with you guys. And you kind of balance a lot of those things out, and you hear that it's kind of like you'll hear that similarly, I think, at anywhere, because that's what the sales guys will tell you. But then when you see it in action, it's a totally different thing. And then and that's what we the team saw for years since we've known you guys now, which I've again amazed at the level of execution that you guys deliver, but on top of that, really the again kind of going so far above and beyond to partner up with, hey, I've got a branch manager over here who he's got 3 very specific goals over here in another region, another area or state. I've got, this LO, and she wants to own her market, but it's all about personal branding, not company branding. That's a different approach, different strategy. And you guys literally work with those guys to do that. I know we've already talked a little bit about that, but just those are some of the things that since I've known you guys and met you guys, just super impressed. And I continue to be impressed all the time.
Thank you, Tim. Great to hear. But yeah, we kind of say, we're an enterprise platform, but you've got, a boutique service. So, we all know, how a speedboat, right? How fast can they make a turn? You talked about the flexibility versus a big cruise ship who needs to go a different direction. I mean, how long does it take them to make the turn? And so I think that's one of the things we bring to the table, like you said, is that tremendous amount of responsiveness and flexibility. I'll hear some people like, well, I reached out, but they didn't get back to me for 2 weeks, because again, we have clients that have multiple CRMs, and I'm like, oh, you kidding me? It's like, we're like, if I have a client reach out to me, I mean, they get back right away. And I mean, as owners of the company, I'm talking to my clients, every day. And it's like, so yeah, I think that responsiveness and flexibility is because we are a little bit more boutique. And then that partnership, we've brought up that word several times. I mean, when Dan and I took this on our own in 2008, that was really kind of our goal, right? We had worked inside of that large, Fortune 200 company. It was, our concept, but we were inside of that company for 13 years. And we were partners. And that's really what we set out to do, is to then become that same type of partner with other mortgage companies and bring to them that same level of service and, experience that, we did inside of that company. And I think that's kind of what we've done. And that kind of goes back, Andrew, you'd asked a question about AMCAP and Waterstone, partnering up with them last year. And that really, both of those companies, the senior executive there had worked with us before at other mortgage companies and knew what we brought and really did value the exact same things that you said, Tim. And, Paul had stayed in touch with them, with that relationship. And when the time was right for that company to make a switch, they chose to come back to us for all of those reasons. And again, kind of goes back to those relationships.